How everybody's doing in the group today. Today's topic is talking about attitude. You can build your attitude according to your experience and your belief out of the things that you obtain over time. Sometimes people will be offended by your attitude, or the same, you will be offended by someone's attitude. But you have to take accountability that you got to understand a person's lifestyle, where they've been, and where they're trying to get to in order to determine that decision about this person's attitude. A lot of people want to holler about arrogance is about certain people. If a person is confident in his attitude and his character, why has it got to be called arrogant? Why? Most people do not have the opportunity of becoming that arrogant because of who they are. If you accept people for who they are, you understand how to handle them. Your character, attitude and character, the same thing. Your attitude is shape of your character. Your character is who you are from the inside. So if your attitude is consistent, that means your character should be consistent. Hands down, that's the way it is. I remember a while back my attitude wasn't the best. That's years ago. But it seems like as time went on, people always think that when you do have a lot of knowledge about certain things and aspects of life, and they're from another part of the world, they're thinking, alright, I'll be considered as a country boy versus someone from California, New York, supposed to have the most, technical upbringing, but they rely on that versus relying on God. So even with me knowing all the things that they supposed to know, it's like they're a slave to society. How can you know so much but be slave to society? That doesn't make any sense to me. Where when you come from a place where you had a peace of mind and a calm environment, such as being on the countryside, you have time to think. Technology doesn't get in your way because you're one with the nature, you're one with the land. You can understand and smell the fresh air. But, people think, oh, you just a hillbilly. Better understand that hillbilly got a great sense of survival in itself. How did you think you get the corn, the wheat, the grain, the beans? Who do you think it come from? Country folks or city slickers? How did you think you first started to have a sense of drink, which is a moonshine? All that come from city slick. From country folk. They knew how to make it. It wasn't the people in the city that did it. It was the folks in the country that made it. They just sold it to the city. There's an image on everything, attitude about it. So, a person, one perspective of an attitude of someone is kind of upside down. And then in business, it's so crazy. They don't know where you come from, but they'll tell you you're wrong of all the training and all the experience that you came into, because you don't do it their way. It's the wrong way. How is that even possible? And they will never try to see it your way. They'll never try to do it your way, but then they always asking you for advice. That, you notice, a business attitude is always, our door is open, we're free for any advice given by an hourly employee. But then when you give them the great advice, guess what they do? They don't listen. They're doing exactly what they've been doing and want to do. It's just that they have to be somewhat courteous in giving you, saying they're giving you an opportunity, which they're really not. They just want to say they done it, because if they gave you the opportunity to be heard, guess what would have happened? They would have took the chance and went through the advice that you gave them. Instead, it don't work that way. How is it don't work if you never tried it? You already degraded something before even actually putting in process of trying it. That's one of the most craziest things that I have experienced dealing with, coming from one company to another. They wouldn't give you the chance of showing that your work and your idea was well planned and thought out than theirs, which they supposed to be the top. You get it? The top knowledge of the corporation. I get that. So let's better our attitude towards things. When one person said to me, he was like, things you can't change, let it go. Only worry about the things that you can change. So you can always change your current situation with a corporation, because you know your value. Your attitude is the type of value that you possess within yourself. No one can take it. Just like your thoughts. A person can tell you to stop talking, but they can't tell you to stop thinking. A person can always control you mentally with this in a box, but they can't control you diverse in the world, because you more of an impact in the world than they'll ever be. So, and then I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers named Tim and another subscriber named Linda. They always leaving great comments. Tim always encouraging me about having great content that I put out. I'm thankful for you, brother. Linda was one of the subscribers I knew personally, because we worked together, and I helped her with certain parts of situations in her life, and it worked for her. So, thank you. I'm also here to help, not to hurt. That is one of my number one goals, is working my gift, is in being the person I sought out to be, and to help people along the way. So, thanks, Tim. Thanks, Linda. So subscribe for all you newcomers, whoever watching this video that's just stumbled upon me and my small group. Subscribe, like, share. Bring more people aboard. Make the group better. The reason why I always call it a group, because A team, you can identify one specific person as a leader of the team. But a group, everybody is the leader. Everybody has one soul voice, one soul mind. So please leave your comments down below and join me on the journey that I'm currently going on with this YouTube, and help build my subscriber list up so that I can reach more people. Thank you, and God bless.